She left her husband for a fantasy. What she got was a nightmare. Before we dive in, I want you to reflect on this story. Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let us know what lessons hit hardest. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss another deep and unforgettable story. Now settle in. Alyssa had everything most people dream about. A peaceful home in a quiet suburb outside Atlanta, 2 well-behaved sons who always made the honor roll, and a husband, Darren, who'd never stopped loving her with the same gentle patience he showed on their wedding day. He worked with his hands, rough from long days on construction sites, cracked from years of hard labor. But when he touched her, he was always soft. He'd wrap his arms around her waist while she cooked, kiss her shoulder when she wasn't looking, and whisper in her ear that she was still the most beautiful woman he'd ever seen. He prayed every night. Even when the house was asleep, she'd hear him murmuring thanks for his wife, his kids, and the roof over their heads. To everyone around them, Alyssa was lucky. Darren never forgot her birthday, always kept gas in her car, sent flowers to her job on their anniversary. His mother used to say he was a real man raised right. Bills paid on time, church on Sundays, dinner together every night. But to Alyssa, it started to feel like she was living in a loop. Work, kids, groceries, bills, repeat. The romance was gentle, but it was predictable. Too predictable. And somewhere between folding laundry and planning PTA meetings, Alyssa started to wonder, is this it? She missed being pursued, being wanted, being seen. And it all changed with one photo. She'd gone to a spa with a coworker. New nails, fresh hair, a smile that wasn't quite real. She posted it online. Just for herself. The next morning, a message slid into her inbox. "Damn, you glow different," it read. His name was Marcus. She didn't know him personally, but they had a few mutuals. His page was full of fast cars, designer sneakers, rooftops in New York, yachts in Miami. Hugh's charm, smooth lines, fast wit, flashy confidence. She ignored him at first. But Marcus didn't go away. Every day a new message. Compliments, jokes, memes, subtle flattery. He said she looked like someone who belonged in the spotlight, not behind a kitchen counter. He told her she had main character energy. And one day she replied. Started harmless. A little validation. Little escape. But soon the conversation stretched into the night. Marcus talked about his properties in Atlanta, his global ventures, and how she deserved more than just routine. "You're too fine for a small-town life," he said. "Come with me. Let me show you what being chosen feels like." Darren would come home late, tired, hungry, smiling, and Alyssa would be texting Marcus under the covers. Her days were filled with chores. Her nights were filled with fantasies. Then Marcus made an offer. "Come with me to Dubai. First class. My treat. Tell your husband it's a conference. Say it's work. I'll handle everything." She didn't answer at first. But then the photos came. The ticket confirmations. The suite reservations. Passport to a different life. And she said yes. That morning, Darren packed her suitcase for her. Kissed her cheek. Told her to text when she landed in Los Angeles. She almost told him the truth. Almost. But the flight was smooth. Lavish. Warm towels. Champagne. Seat by the window. Marcus met her at the airport in Dubai. He was even more handsome in person. Tall, dark-skinned, immaculately groomed, expensive cologne clinging to his collar. He kissed her cheek like they'd been together forever. "Now you'll see what it's like to be truly seen," he whispered. And for 3 days, Alyssa was living the fantasy. A penthouse overlooking the skyline. Rooftop dinners under desert stars. Private shopping sprees. Laughter. Chocolate-dipped strawberries. Gold-plated everything. She sent Darren a single text each day. "Love you." Busy with meetings. But she didn't feel guilty. Not then. On the 4th morning, Marcus dressed in a navy suit. Kissed her forehead. "Big meeting today. I'll be back tonight. Spa's on me, queen." That was the last time she saw him. She called him around sunset. No answer. By 9 p.m. she was pacing the suite. Midnight came. Still no word. She called, texted, left voice messages. Then came the knock. 3 men in suits. Cold expressions. "Ms. Bennett," the manager said, "we've encountered a serious issue. The credit cards on file have all been declined. The charges, accommodation, services, shopping, total over $370,000. And we've had no payments processed." She stammered. "No, Marcus handled it. Marcus Graham. He booked everything." The manager frowned. "There's no record of any such guest. The phone number provided is not in service. And we've reviewed the security footage. He left the hotel last night. Alone. The suite that had felt like a palace now felt like a prison." She called Marcus again. Straight to voicemail. Again. Nothing. She cried. Hyperventilated. Then she called Darren. 6 times. On the 7th he picked up. "Hello." His voice was tired. Confused. Still kind. She broke. Told him everything. Dubai. Marcus. The lies. The money. There was silence on the line. Then, "How much?" He told him. "I'll call you back." 2 hours later the hotel manager returned. Receipt in hand. Charges paid. She collapsed with relief. Then came the message. From Darren. "Your flight home is booked. Don't come back to my house." The flight back was a nightmare. She sat cramped in economy, tears silently streaming down her face, the taste of champagne and betrayal bitter on her tongue. When she arrived in Atlanta, the house was dark. Darren's car gone. The boys' rooms empty. On the kitchen table, her wedding ring. A note taped to the fridge. "The boys are with my sister. Don't call." She reached out to everyone. His mother hung up. Her friends stopped responding. Her job didn't call her back. She started going to church, sitting in the back row, hoping to feel something. But no one would look her in the eye. Then one morning she collapsed. Fever. Pain. Weakness. The clinic ran tests. The nurse held her hand. "You've contracted a chronic STI," she said. "There's no cure. You'll need lifelong medication." Alyssa stared at the wall, the word chronic echoing in her skull. She tried calling Marcus. Block. Tried texting Darren. No reply. Tried leaving voicemails for her friends. Silence. Her bank account drained. Bills piled up. The house fell silent. She ate less. Slept less. Dreamed more. Mostly about the hotel. The view. The silk sheets. Marcus's smile. But every time she woke up, it was to an empty bed. Cold house. A life in ruins. She sent one last message to Darren. "I know I ruined everything. I know I don't deserve a second chance. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I'm sick. I need help. Please tell the boys I love them. Love you. Always." He never responded. His contact disappeared from her phone. She spends her days now by the window, waiting for a sound. Knock. Car engine. Anything. But the only thing that comes is the wind, the silence, and the consequences. If this story moved you, take a moment to leave your thoughts below. What lesson did you take from this? Hit the like button, share with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe so you never miss another unforgettable story drop.